Okay, today we're going to talk about understanding place value and understanding the value of the digits in three-digit numbers. Our objective is today I will be able to identify the value of digits in three-digit numbers. A teacher gave her student a note that said, "Please go to the office and ask for 200 pieces of paper." The student read the note and went to the office. When the secretary asked the student what he needed, he said, "I need 20 pieces of paper." The secretary handed him the paper and he went back to class. When he got to class, he handed his teacher the paper. She asked him, "Why didn't you get the amount of paper I asked for?" The student replied, "I read your note and I asked for 20 pieces of paper." If we don't understand the value of digits, then we cannot understand place value, and we may get things wrong once in a while. So from this story, I think that the student's mistake was that they did not understand that 200 stands for 200 instead of 20. They got their place value messed up. So when we understand place value, then we won't have those sorts of problems. You know the value of a digit by the place value in a number. So depending on where the digit is in a number depends on how much it's worth. Here I have 2 hundreds, 3 tens, and 8 ones. The number is 238. The digit 2 in the hundreds place, it tells you that 238 has 2 hundreds. Its value is 200. It's not 2, it's 200. The digit 3 in the tens place, it tells you that 238 has 3 tens. The value is 30, not 3. The digit 8 in the ones place tells you that 238 has 8 ones. Its value is 8. Okay, now that we understand that each digit, depending on where it is in the number, depends on the value of the digit, we're going to go ahead and decide what the value of each digit will be. So here I have the number 164. I have 100s, 6 tens, and 4 ones. I need to decide what the value of the blue digit is. The blue digit is the 1. The 1 is in here's my ones place, my tens place, and my hundreds place. So the blue digit is in the hundreds place. So my value is that one digit worth 100? Is it worth 10 or is it worth 1? My value of that digit is worth 100 because it is in the hundreds place. Okay, we're going to do that again. So here I'm showing the number 845, and they have the 4 digit highlighted in blue. So we need to know what the value of that digit is. Is it A worth 4, B worth 40, or C worth 400? Well, the value, I'm going to write an H for hundreds, a T for tens, and an O for ones. It is in the tens place. So the value of that digit is going to be 40 because it is in the tens place. Okay, again, we're going to circle the value of the blue digit. Here I have 632. They have the blue digit as 2. So I would like for you to figure out, is it worth 2, 200, or 20? Go ahead and pause this, write the H, the T, and the O for hundreds, tens, and ones, and then decide. Then press play and see if you got the right answer. Hopefully you've pressed pause and that you figured out the right answer. I see that I have a hundreds place, the 6 is in the hundreds place, the 3 is in the tens place, and the 2 is in the ones place. So since the 2 is in the ones place, I have 2 ones, which means the value is worth 2. Again, I'm going to show you the number. We have 256. This time we have no base 10 blocks, so I want you to go ahead and figure out that blue digit is the 5. So figure out, is it worth 5, 500, or 50? Okay, hopefully you paused it and you got your answer. I'm going to write an H for hundreds, a T for tens, and an O for ones. As I can see, the 5 is in the tens place, so therefore it's going to be worth 50. Again, we're going to circle the value of the blue digit. Here's the number 795. Go ahead and pause this, decide what the 7 means, and circle write your answer, and then check it. Okay, hopefully you've paused it, you've found out the answer, and you've written your answer. Okay, I'm going to write an H for hundreds, a T for tens, and an O for ones. I see that the blue digit is the 7 in the hundreds place. So I know that B is going to be B, 700. Okay, this time we're going to do 518. Please show me, go ahead and pause it, figure out the value of the blue digit, which is the 8, and mark your answer choice. Okay, hopefully you paused it and marked your answer choice. Again, I'm going to write the H for my hundreds place, a T for my tens place, and an O for my ones place. I notice that my blue digit is in the ones place, and it is an 8. Therefore, my value of the blue digit is 8. Here's one more for you. We have 536. Please figure out the value of the blue digit and mark your answer. Pause it, and then play to see if you got it right. Okay, hopefully you paused it. I'm again going to write my H for hundreds, my T for tens, and my O for ones. I notice that the 3 is in the T spot, which is the tens spot. So that means that my 3 digit is actually worth 30. Here's some end of lessons questions for you. Why is it important that we understand place value? That's something to think about to yourself and make sure that you understand really why it's important to understand place value. If we misunderstand place value of a digit, what could go wrong? What is the difference in the number on the far left as opposed to the digit in the far right? What's the difference in value? And also in 234, which has the greater value, the 2-digit or the 4-digit? So the first answer is, why is it important to understand place value? So you don't get things wrong, kind of like that story. You don't get 20 pieces of paper instead of 200. If we misunderstand it, we can get the wrong answer. The difference in the far left as opposed to the far right is the far left is a hundreds place, meaning hundreds, and the far right is a ones place, meaning ones. So therefore, in 234, the greater value is the 2-digit because it's worth 200, and the 4-digit is only worth 4. I hope that this has now helped you understand place value, and you will be able to know the value of each digit in 3-digit numbers.